Crying, the grieving spouse blurted out, "I hate this. I hate what people are telling me. This didn't happen for a reason. God doesn't have a plan in this. And thinking about him in heaven, that doesn't help me. I want him here with me now." I didn't have anything to say, so I just listened. After more crying, a few deep breaths, she softly concluded, "I don't know what I believe anymore, if anything at all. Why didn't God help me? I know he could, or at least I thought he could." We all have issues that have interrupted and interfered with the life that we are dreaming of. COVID-19 pandemic is no exception. We all deal with crisis. Now, I know the number one factor in maintaining a stable faith during crisis. It's not obvious to everyone. I've done some straw polls among my friends. Most think kind of doubling down on their spiritual disciplines or reinforcing their belief system will get them through the crisis. Those things are certainly helpful, but I think only about as tenth as effective until you have this number one factor in place. So here's the gift that I want to give to you today. The number one predictor of a stable faith in any crisis is a vital, core-to-core, dynamic relationship with the right people. The number one predictor of a stable faith in any crisis is a vital, core-to-core, dynamic relationship with the right people. It's the most unobvious thing in the world. As soon as you hear it explained, you'll agree. You'll say, you know what? The right people in my life, they have been, they are, they will be the key to the stability of my faith during this pandemic. I call it the proximity principle. I think it comes down to who you are in proximity with. It's who you hang out with. It's who you're close to. It's who you know. The people you are with is the number one predictor of a stable faith. The wise Solomon taught this proximity principle. In Proverbs 13:20, here's what he said: "Walk with the wise and become wise. A companion of fools suffers harm." In 17:17, he says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." Proverbs 18:24 says, "One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Connection is why we are here. Connection gives purpose and meaning to our lives. It's how we are wired neurobiologically by our Creator. So if relationships are the number one predictor of a stable faith, then what's the number one predictor of a deep, meaningful relationship? Hey, that's the subject of our next weekly dose of hope. I hope you'll tune in again for that next time. But for today, let me just conclude by saying this. Dr. David McClelland of Harvard University conducted some research into this area about 75 years ago. And here is his conclusion from that study. The people you have association with determine as much as 95% of your success or failure in life. Wow. The people you have relationship with determine as much as 95% of your success or failure in life. My conclusion is, you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. The people you spend the most time with shape you. Eventually, you'll begin to think like they think and behave like they behave. If you're hanging out with the right people, you have a great chance of maintaining a stable faith during any crisis that comes your way, even during this COVID-19 pandemic.